Hi there, and welcome back to Timeless Wisdom. Have you ever been jolted awake by painful leg cramps in the middle of the night? If so, you're not alone and you don't need to keep suffering. These nightly cramps are more than just frustrating. They could be your body's way of asking for extra care. Here's some uplifting news. Your kitchen may already hold simple, natural solutions to help ease and even prevent those muscle cramps. Believe it or not, there are 7 common spices that could offer quick relief, and some might stop those cramps from returning altogether. Stay tuned until the end, and let me know in the comments, have you ever used a natural remedy that actually worked for your leg cramps? And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone else who might need a little nighttime relief. 1. Turmeric, the golden healer that works overnight. Let me tell you a secret that's been passed down in many traditional cultures and now backed by science. Turmeric is powerful medicine. This beautiful golden yellow spice has been used for thousands of years, but only recently are we realizing just how incredible it is for older women, especially when it comes to leg cramps. The magic lies in a compound called curcumin, which has 2 superpowers. It reduces inflammation and boosts blood flow. If you've ever woken up in the middle of the night with that burning, tightening feeling in your calf or thigh, it's likely due to inflammation in your muscles or poor circulation, both of which turmeric targets directly. When blood isn't flowing properly to the legs, muscles are starved of oxygen and nutrients. That's when they seize up and scream at you. Turmeric helps open the blood vessels, allowing oxygen to feed those tired muscles and prevent cramping. Now, here's how to use it. Before bed, mix 1-2 teaspoons of turmeric powder into a warm cup of milk. Dairy or non-dairy both work. Add a pinch of black pepper, which increases the absorption of curcumin by up to 0%. Sip slowly. Not only does this help reduce cramping, it also calms inflammation in your joints and improves sleep. Many of my patients in their 60s and 70s report that after just 3 nights, they notice fewer spasms, and some report the cramps vanish entirely. 2. Cinnamon, the sweet spice that controls the chaos. Cinnamon isn't just for desserts and holiday baking. For senior women especially, it's a must-have daily spice, especially if you struggle with nighttime cramps, restless legs, or tingling feet. Why? Because cinnamon helps balance blood sugar and improve circulation, 2 things that become harder to manage as we age. When your blood sugar is out of whack, your nerves and blood vessels suffer, which can lead to muscle spasms, cramping, and pain. Many women don't even realize their leg cramps may be linked to silent blood sugar swings that happen overnight. Cinnamon helps smooth this out. It lowers insulin resistance, stabilizes glucose levels, and helps keep your blood flowing evenly, especially to the lower legs where cramps often strike. It also contains natural muscle relaxants that help reduce tightness and tension in the calves, thighs, and feet. Here's how to use it. Sprinkle 1-2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon on your oatmeal, in your herbal tea, or blend it into a nighttime smoothie. You can even stir it into plain yogurt before bed. Some women I treat keep a cinnamon stick in hot water, sip the tea slowly, and report that their legs feel less twitchy and more grounded at night. It's simple, it's tasty, and for many, it works better than magnesium tablets. 3. Ginger, the root that relaxes muscles fast. Now, let's talk about ginger, one of the most underappreciated but incredibly effective natural cramp relievers. Ginger is a spicy root with a soothing soul, and it's especially helpful for senior women who suffer from tight, sore, or jumpy muscles at night. Why is it so effective? Ginger contains gingerol, a compound that works as a natural anti-inflammatory, antispasmodic, and pain reliever. It calms down irritated nerves, reduces swelling, and helps your muscles let go of that painful tension that builds up in your legs. It's also wonderful for improving circulation, particularly for women who get cold feet or tingling toes at night. Here's what I often recommend. Boil a few slices of fresh ginger root in water for 10 minutes. Strain and drink it as a tea before bed. You can also use 1-2 teaspoons of ginger powder in hot water with a squeeze of lemon and a bit of honey for flavor. For stubborn cramps, ginger oil or paste can also be massaged into the calves and feet before bedtime. Many women say the relief is instant. And here's something else. Ginger may help reduce pain from nerve compression or sciatica, which is often mistaken for simple cramping. If your pain starts in the lower back and travels down the leg, ginger might give you the gentle, lasting relief you've been searching for. 4. Cayenne pepper, the spice that wakes up your legs. Don't be afraid of this one. Even if you're not a fan of heat, cayenne pepper might just be your new favorite remedy because it activates your circulation like nothing else. The reason it works is thanks to a compound called capsaicin, which stimulates the tiny blood vessels in your legs and feet. As we grow older, many of us experience a drop in peripheral circulation. Our legs get colder, feel weaker, or more prone to cramps. Cayenne pepper gets the blood moving again fast. Here's the beauty of it. Capsaicin not only boosts circulation, but also helps reduce pain signals in the body. That means if you're already dealing with a leg cramp, cayenne can help stop it in its tracks. Now, you don't need to eat spicy food if you're not used to it. Just add a tiny pinch, 1/8 of a teaspoon, to warm water with lemon and honey before bed. You can also sprinkle a little into your soup or scrambled eggs in the evening. For women who can't tolerate the taste, there are capsaicin creams that can be applied directly to the calves or feet. These creams deliver the circulation-boosting benefits without any heat in the mouth. Some of my older patients were skeptical at first, but after using it for 1 week, their frequent cramps reduced by more than half, and many reported warmer legs and better sleep as a bonus. 5. Nutmeg, the gentle sleep spice that eases cramping from within. Nutmeg might sit quietly in the back of your spice rack waiting for the holidays, but I'll let you in on a little-known secret. This humble spice has remarkable benefits for older women dealing with nighttime leg cramps, poor sleep, and even nerve discomfort. It contains compounds like myristicin and eugenol, which act on the central nervous system to promote calmness, reduce overactive muscle signals, and support a deeper, more restorative sleep. Now, that's important because so many women over 60 experience a cycle of poor sleep and muscle tension. You fall asleep only to be jolted awake by a sharp, stabbing cramp, and then you lie there exhausted but unable to relax. Nutmeg helps break that cycle. It has a mild sedative effect that eases tension in the body, especially in the legs. It also supports the production of serotonin and melatonin, 2 brain chemicals that regulate sleep, mood, and muscle recovery. But that's not. Whole nutmeg also supports liver function, digestion, and blood sugar balance, all underlying factors that contribute to nightly cramping. Here's how I personally use it and how I suggest it to many of my patients. Warm up a cup of milk cow, almond, oat, whatever you prefer, and stir in 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg and a pinch of cinnamon. You can add honey for taste, but the spices alone do the work. Drink it 30 to 60 minutes before bed. It's like a warm hug from the inside out. Women have told me they sleep better, their legs feel lighter, and those scary 2 a.m. cramps fade away completely after using nutmeg consistently for just a week. One woman even said, "It's like my legs forgot how to cramp." Now, that's what I like to hear. Caution, just remember a little goes a long way. Nutmeg in high doses can be toxic. Stick to 1/4 teaspoon daily and you'll be perfectly safe and wonderfully soothed. 6. Fennel, the hormone, balancing, muscle-soothing secret weapon. Now, let's talk about fennel, a spice that I believe deserves far more attention, especially from women over 60. This aromatic seed has been used for centuries for hormonal support, digestion, and calming the nervous system. But what most people don't know is that fennel also works beautifully to relieve muscle cramps, especially those that occur unpredictably during the night. As we age, our estrogen levels fall, and with that drop comes changes in muscle tone, water retention, and nerve sensitivity, all of which can trigger cramping. Fennel contains phytoestrogen's natural plant compounds that mimic the effect of estrogen in the body. This makes it particularly helpful for women dealing with postmenopausal issues, including nighttime muscle tightness, hot flashes, and restless legs. But the benefits don't stop at hormones. Fennel is also a natural muscle relaxant, a mild diuretic which helps reduce fluid buildup in the legs, and rich in magnesium and potassium, two essential minerals for proper muscle function. I often recommend fennel to my senior patients who feel bloated, crampy, or have circulation issues in their legs, and the results are stunning. Here's how to use it. Boil 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds in 1 to 2 cups of water. Let it steep for 10 minutes, then strain and sip as a calming evening tea. You can also chew the seeds directly after dinner. They're sweet, refreshing, and excellent for digestion. One of my patients, 74 years old, used to get Charlie horses every single night. After a week of fennel tea, she said, "Doctor, I haven't had a cramp in 5 days." I didn't think that was even possible anymore. That's the power of working with your body, not against it. 7. Clove, the mighty mineral booster in disguise. Ah, cloves. These tiny little flower buds may look innocent, but they're some of the most mineral-rich spices on the planet, and I often refer to them as the unsung hero of muscle recovery. Cloves are especially beneficial for older women because they're packed with magnesium, calcium, and manganese minerals that your muscles depend on to contract and relax properly. Without enough magnesium, your muscles stay stuck in a semi-contracted state, and that's exactly what a cramp is: a muscle that refuses to let go. Cloves also contain eugenol, a powerful compound with anti-inflammatory, analgesic, pain-reducing, and antioxidant properties. That means cloves not only ease the pain when a cramp hits, they also help prevent the inflammation that causes it. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Eugenol has been shown to help reduce nerve hypersensitivity, making it ideal for those of you who suffer from nerve-related leg discomfort, tingling, or burning sensations. And guess what? Clove oil is even used in dentistry as a natural anesthetic that's effective at numbing pain. Here's how I recommend using cloves. Add a pinch of ground clove to your evening tea, warm milk, or dessert like baked apples or porridge. If you prefer whole cloves, steep 2 to 3 buds in hot water with cinnamon and ginger for a powerful anti-cramp blend. You can even make a leg rub. Mix a few drops of clove essential oil with a carrier oil like coconut or almond and massage it gently into your calves before bed. Final thoughts. I once knew an older lady who struggled with severe foot cramps every night as soon as she lay down. She tried so many things, but nothing seemed to bring relief until she made one small change. She began massaging clove oil into her feet before bedtime. Within a few days, her cramps became less frequent, and in just 2 weeks, they disappeared completely. She shared with a smile, "All this time, I thought my pain was just part of getting older, but it turned out I just needed the right remedy." If you found this tip helpful, please remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who might benefit too. For more natural wellness advice, stay tuned to Timeless Wisdom, where your health and happiness always come first.